We don't say, oh, it's all because of Prabhupada's bad karma. We don't say like that. What do we say? He sacrificed so much for Krishna.
Yeah, sacrifice.
Right? So that is how, as soon as we connect things to Krishna, it's like the concept of karma goes away.
Oh, but there's not suffering, there's pleasure in that. Is that what you mean?
Yes.
You're comparing tapasya with sacrifice.
Yes. So then it becomes tapasya. It doesn't become suffering anymore.
Ah, so you're burning it off as you're engaging in the service, basically.
Ah.
Actually speaking, what happens is, for devotees, as soon as they come into Krishna's altar, they are no more under the cycle of law of karma.
Yeah, because this
It is like a uprooted tree.
Yes.
When there is a uprooted tree, still you can't expect twigs, branches and leaves to immediately dry up. They take time to dry up. So similarly for devotees also, the root of the karma cycle, that is ignorance. Ignorance is gone. As soon as we understand that I am eternal servant of Krishna, I am supposed to engage in Krishna service, the root of all suffering, that ignorance is gone. But the remnant cycle which is there will run. It's like you switch off the fan, immediately the fan won't stop.
No.
It will take time to rotate. After that it will stop.
it takes a while for the karmas to...
Yeah. So that's why the prarabdha karmas are the last one for devotees to disappear. You must have read this all in NOD. Aprarabdha phalam papam utam bijam phulan mukham kramaneva praliyate Vishnu bhakti ratatmanam. By engaging in Vishnu bhakti, the manifest karmas which are going to affect us in this life are the last ones to go off. So they are the last ones to go off. Kramaneva means one by one. They disappear one by one.
So astrology is prarabdha karma.
Yes. By the time of your birth, your sufferings and pleasures are decided. So for this life, things are already decided. So proclivities may go away. Bijam. Specific plans to commit sin, they will go away. But the sufferings and pleasures, they are the last ones to go away. So it takes time. So they also get burnt one, but they are the last one to get burnt out. So it takes time for devotees to get rid of them. By other process, they don't even go away. By jnana, praschitta, they don't go away.
When we talk about prarabdha karma, it includes also the body itself, no?
Yes. Body, and also in this life, because at the time of our birth, the planets are fixed. You ask an astrologer. Ask an astrologer, the planets are fixed. When which planet is going to come. And when that particular planet comes, it will give trouble to the body, it will give trouble to the mind. So there are all the prarabdha karmas. So they are fixed.
Okay.
Internal proclivities may go away. Sinful proclivities may. Like we find, devotees come to Krishna consciousness, then after some time they are able to follow 4 principles. That means proclivities are purified. So proclivities, sinful proclivities are purified, but the sufferings and other things, they take time to go away. They are the last one to go away.
Like the tree you gave the example, uprooted, right? Takes time to dry. But again, for sometimes someone doesn't practice intensely, go away, again some things come. So is it like the tree again gets nourishment?
It's like, yes, you can say like that.
The fan switch turner, but again you're turning off the switch sometimes. Like
And that's true. That's like free will is always there. But in general, because there's a higher taste also. So because of that higher taste, devotees don't get satisfied, they come back. Like Prabhupada said, I have cursed all my disciples, they can never enjoy sense gratification. I have cursed my disciples, they can't enjoy sense gratification. Because they got higher taste of practicing Krishna consciousness. So in this way, so as far as devotees are concerned,
Just to clarify, regarding that prarabdha and prarabdha karma and all, that means all the things you are unconscious will go first,
yes.
and the consciously by the planets, they will go at the end.
And yes. So it's like aprarabdha, phalam. Aprarabdha means basically the accumulated sins which are just going to become manifest. They are the first one to disappear. Then phalam papam. Papam means the sinful activities. Sin with the activity which we commit. So we come to Krishna consciousness and we follow 4 principles. So physically or what we say, through actions we don't commit sin.
Satellite.
So wait, phalam papam. These are the second one to go away. Phalam papam. Kutam. Then kutam. Kutam is the sinful proclivities which are subtle. They go away. Sinful proclivities means proclivities to enjoy against the scriptures. Then they are the third one to go away. Fourth one is the bijam. Bijam means we already made a plan. We already made a plan to commit sin. Like somebody is like a blueprint just to make a building. Somebody already made a plan, okay, no, now I am going to open this slaughterhouse and this and that. So that takes little more effort to go away.
So Kutam is unconscious and Bija,
Yes,
is conscious.
already planned. It's already planned through mind intelligence.
It's visible.
Is visible, executed. And bijam, and then comes at the end is phalonmukam. Phalonmukam is the prarabdha dharmas, which are already manifested in this life. They're the last one. Okay, so now let us come back from Anodi to Bhagavatam.
21.
It's 21. Please read 21.
Sudha said, O best of Brahmana, when Dharma, the bull, spoke in his manner, the king, freed from illusion by putting his mind in meditations, answered.
Yes.
22.
Yeah. Yes, please read 22.
The king said, O knower of the Dharma, you speak Dharma by not telling me the identity of your aggressor, because the person who point out the sinner attained the same place as the sinner. You are Dharma in the form of bull.
Please read commentary also.
Thought you should tell me that king who has beat you, you do not say, because the person who pointed out the sinner also goes to the same place as the sinner. I can guess that you are Dharma himself.
Yeah, so those means those who gross vision also get gross results only. Because there, you will see that even as a devotees, at least I have the tendency, right? If somebody is giving pain, immediately what we say? Who is the cause of pain? He is the cause of my pain. Simple. No, why didn't you get your lunch today? What to do? The lunch was over. Kitchen in charge didn't manage properly. So immediately it's like now we point out. So then both the people are on the gross level, and this looks like very scary. If you point out at the perpetrator, then you also become the cause of same sin. So then one has to, because desires are there to take revenge. So that's a forgiveness is a big boon. If we can forgive a person, then we get rid of big burden. We'll find we ourselves, sometimes when we have list of people, now I may be speaking, I certainly am also not that level, but I try, that generally when we like point out at devotees, that he caused this suffering to me, he caused that suffering to me, that person might have forgotten, we don't forget. Then who suffers the most? We only suffer. We have whole like big log of now people, this fellow created trouble for me at this time, that fellow at that time, he cheated me at this time and this and that, and then it's like we are burning from inside.
The minor.
Yes. So that's why if we forgive and we through our philosophy we understand that no, I am not Krishna conscious, that's why I am seeing flaw in all these people, they are just causes of my misery, they are instruments of my misery. Who benefits the most? We only benefit the most. So many times we speak this philosophy, we don't apply this philosophy. So the practical application of philosophy is to preach this rascal mind that they are not cause of your suffering. They are not cause of your suffering. It is me only who is the cause of your suffering. It is because I am not Krishna conscious that is the cause of suffering. So the whole philosophy can be applied at that time. You are speaking something? So that is how perpetrator of the person who points out the sinner get the same place as the sinner. Let us see the Prabhupada has given this purport. Okay, 24 has not yet come. Okay. So we will take 23, then we will have a break. We will have 21. Please read 23.
It is certain that the course of the Lord's Maya is beyond the thought and words of the living entities. Commentary. You have said everything. What has been said is true. The cause is beyond reasoning. Apratarkya. The course of the Lord's energy, which causes maintenance and destruction of the whole universe, Deva Mayaya, is beyond the mind, Chetasa. It is beyond words. Thus, it is the apratarkya and anideshya. Since Maya is under his control, who can know and say how the Lord arranges happiness and distress in the form of maintenance and destruction for the living entities?
So it's Lord who has made his whole system, and that Lord is beyond mind. We can't understand. He is beyond intelligence. It's very difficult for us to understand why he did what he did. And that is exactly which we read in Bhishmadev section also. Bhishmadev was saying, oh, so actually Yudhishthira Maharaj was coming to get pacified and say, I am the cause of suffering of so many people who got killed in the Mahabharata war. Because of me they were suffering. And what Bhishmadev said?
Kala.
He said, first you try to understand who is the cause of your suffering. Right?
Correct.
You are saying you are the cause of so many people suffering. First you try to understand who is the cause of your suffering. There's no reason for why you people to suffer. If you say it is physical progress, Bhima and Arjuna are there, very powerful people. If you say it is adharma, you are Dharma Soto Rajan. You are the son of Dharma. So then some people may say, Sarvam Kardata Manne Bhagdata Priyam Sapalita Dyasvase Loko Vairyo Ghanavali. That time, like wind sways away the cloud. Similarly, that Kal, time is the cause of suffering. And then he says, none of these are the cause of suffering. Neither adharma is cause of suffering, nor lack of physical progress is the cause of suffering, nor time is cause of suffering. Who is the cause of suffering?
Right.
This fellow who is standing next to you, he is the cause of suffering. Yes, Bhagavan Sakshat Dhatu Narayana Puman Moyan Maya Lokam Gura Satya Vishnu Sutta.
Finally, go to Krishna.
This Krishna whom you see thinking he is your relative, he is the cause of your suffering.
He want to plan that.
Yes. He planned for Mahabharata war.
Yes.
He planned for your suffering. See, you had no bad karma. Why will you suffer? Law of karma is not working on you. Physical progress is there with you. Why you are suffering? He is causing you suffering. Because for pure devotees, Lord gives suffering so that they can set an example for the whole world. That is why who wanted Mahabharata war? Krishna wanted Mahabharata war.
Vedara say one place, he said that only one person can stop, the Krishna. No other person can stop it.
So he wanted a war, so that is why there was a war. And then he says, don't try to understand his plan, just execute his plan. Because even those who are very big kavis, muhyanti kavyopihi, those who are big kavis, even Brahma can't understand what he wants to plan. So when Brahma can't understand, how can you understand? So just execute his plan. Don't try to understand who are the cause of Mahabharata war, why so many people are suffering. Don't unnecessarily waste your time. He made you king. Follow his orders and rule the kingdom. So same thing is spoken here. So we'll take some break now. So we'll come back at 12:30.
24.
Yeah, 24. We'll come back at 12:35 now for our discussions. We'll have break for 10 minutes.
Krishna is the cause for us coming here to study Bhagavatam. All is cause. But exam we have tried.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good cause.
Yeah, very happy. This cause is very happy cause. I like very much.
So it's not said Kala,
Huh?
because here it said Kala is identical with the Lord himself, and therefore it's Kala, it's by the Lord through the influence of time is causing it.
No, you are reading this Sarvam Kalpitam Brahne or next verses? Arey, this you have to go more down. Go after this verse, Sarvam Kalpitam Brahne. The next one. Yesve Bhagavan Sakshat, you see this. Yesve Bhagavan Sakshat Adi Narayana Brahma.
Oh, that is much more. Okay. But in that verse,
No, we go slow by slow. It's like stepwise. We are approaching a remote cause, then ultimate cause.
the car is like the immediate
Remote cause. we will say. Karma may be immediate cause.
We say that it is not really appropriate for the devotees to point Krishna as the responsible. But Bhishma did so, isn't it?
So out of love, everything is okay. When you love a person, Radharani chastises Krishna so much. Nobody in the world chastises Krishna so much. I don't think so. No atheist would chastise Krishna as much as Radharani chastises.
She can do it. Like
Because he
Prabhupada
loves.
can chastise people because he loves them.
Yes. So when love is there, then chastisement also becomes a great bliss. Ah, Radharani says, "Oh, why did I come in front of this fellow called Krishna? I want to forget him, I am not able to forget him. And if you give your heart to him, you suffer like anything. He's such a cheater. He came, he danced with us, he stole our hearts, and then he ran after these women of Mathura. Nobody would trust from Krishna. She is really heavy. Anybody, he says that now you surrender to me, I'll take care of you. Supanaka surrendered to him, what did he do? First thing is he didn't marry her.
he married the
Who?
next.
At that time. And he chopped off his nose so that nobody else can marry her also. Poor no Supanaka, what happened to her? So Radharani is so heavy.
Next year he came and married her.
Not married, he enjoyed it. Point is, that is out of love. If you, she says Krishna is so bad, but she can't help herself not talking about Krishna. She can't stop talking about Krishna. If Krishna is so bad, then stop talking about Krishna. That I cannot avoid. So that's called love. That is like beyond.
Okay, so this verse is the ultimate conclusion of the section. Bhishma Stuti. Before
It's Krishna who is the cause. Everything is where if conclusion is where.
When the Kala verse is saying it is the cause, and then it's in everything is under plan of the Lord. It's caused by Kala. But that verse is actually glorifying Krishna.
Yes. So it's like slowly he is going up.
I'm sorry, I have a last question. In how much the planet and the destiny are set up? How much the planets are defining our destiny, our power becomes in this way?
Actually, different planets have different effects. Certain planets at certain times they give you a lot of independence. So they are independent in the sense that they just give you some thought and you may or may not act on them. Certain planets are where there will be thought and situations will provoke you. There are some planets where you are bound to do a wrong thing.
Really?
As
So for everybody, in certain time of life, they will go through some part of their destiny which are not renewable. They have to go through some part of their destiny instead of their
So that's why you'll find for us also, certain times we feel very helpless. It's like nothing works. Certain places we have choices. Sometimes we have a lot of choices. So that's why there is a, you can say, control of karma to different degrees at different times.
Because when Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, one day he wanted to perform some activities, I don't remember what, but he saw a black cat. And he says, that's a bad omen, I will do tomorrow. So even you don't expect a pure devotee to act like this because you expect them to be beyond those kind of omens.
Yes, so certain things are very binding. Like Parikshit Maharaj putting the snake on the neck of Samik Rishi, know where it is justified. Such a person who didn't drink water and food for like 7 days, he was sitting. How such a person can be so much put out by the hunger and thirst that he had put a dead snake around the stage? Doesn't make any logic.
So that was influenced.
Yes, certain plants influence very strong.
So the only thing we can choose is our reaction.
So whenever we have independence, to whatever degree, we should try to make it favorable for Krishna consciousness.
Is there some situation that even internally we are provoked? Our reaction to
Yes.
even that?
Yes. That's why it is to different degree. Even sometimes even actions are dictated. What to say of thoughts. That's why sometimes even very great devotees suddenly we find doing something very bad. And then they also realize, how could I do it? So law of karma is very complex. Okay. Anyway, now we do Gayatri.
And asking now we go back another class.
Shruti are going to return. You can start. Time will be up.
24 I'll read.
We recite also. Tapa swacham daya satyam
Tapa socham daya satyam
iti pada kriti krita